And we are back, and this week we again are talking about Chosen. This week is episode 3 of season 1, and wow. And wow. So like the last week, as you guys remember, if you tuned in last week, I skipped ahead. So I'd seen this one. I revisited this week for our conversation.
Yeah.
So I was really excited for you to see this one, because like in episode 2, not much happened.
Not much happened at all.
No,
Not really.
So what happened in this one? What was the...
Oh my gosh. So we finally see what happens when this guy is cornered and how he reacts. And I think that's how I would have reacted. He has...
Just like that. That's ruthless.
Just exactly like that.
Just ruthless and cold-blooded.
So
I told you, those are the adjectives I've been going with. None of this effervescence. Just fucking, I will put a bitch down.
If necessary.
Yeah, just to protect my family, right? There's the effervescence. So she's cold-blooded and if I'm just too many adjectives.
You. So we got clarification that this is some kind of giant evil circle of everyone trying to kill everyone, and whoever survives at the end is going to be the ultimate champion. We have no idea what the reward or punishment is going to be for that.
So Slytherin.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Harry Potter.
So
nailed it. Mm-hmm.
Our guy is going out to kill someone, and then turns out he's getting hunted too. Luckily, he manages to fight back, and he has the opportunity to kill his assassin, but he doesn't. He just mutilates him by shooting him in the kneecap, which, for future reference, if you ever get in this kind of situation, is a really good way to disable someone. Just so you know, take out their kneecaps.
That's why people are tuning in. They're like, I've always wondered.
I feel like she's killed people before.
I feel like, no, I'm in a situation. I don't know how to get out of it. I should tune into Glitch TV. They'll tell me how to really hurt somebody. No, so like this episode starts kind of with a cold open, right? Because episode 2 ended with that guy putting on the ski mask, which I've touched on. Terrible plan. Downtown Los Angeles. He just walks out middle of the day. Yeah, great plan, idiot. He puts the gun, chases him down, and then, obviously he gets away, and there's this whole confrontation where the guys say, look, don't, it's my sister, they have me, I've aced like 5 people, I'm a bad actor, and then he, and then he gains the upper hand, he shoots him in the knee, and again, it was fine. Did you right with this moment, or like?
I liked this moment because he knew he had to do something because he was going to get killed. So he disables him, but he's not quite the killer yet. He doesn't want to kill him. And then a great humanizing moment I like is he exits the scene, the area, the scene of the crime, and then immediately throws up.
Right.
Because his body goes into complete shock. Because that's something that I don't think a lot of TV shows really touch on, is the reality of what doing these horrific things has on your mental ability to deal.
Right? Yeah, totally.
So he deals with the situation. As soon as he leaves the situation, he completely hurls and then has to go deal with a nasty bullet wound, which was so, he can't go to hospital because you're vulnerable at the hospital. He can't go to the police. The police are involved. It's terrifying. This show makes me so paranoid. It freaks me out.
Christ. Can we talk about the bullet scene? Can we talk about the bullet? So it's like this show is like 8 minutes long, right? 6 minutes long? I don't know how long the show is. How do we dedicate that long to him cauterizing a wound? So the next scene, he's he's in the car and he's losing a ton of blood, and he's like wrapping it up, and he's like, thank you for the see, she's cold-blooded. Like, she already told you how to disable somebody. She's like, no, you cauterize this. Kneecap. That scene was ridiculous. I don't know why they dedicated so much time to that. It was.
I think it's to really show. I understand.
Go to the hospital, dude. The hospital's still going to treat you. Why?
You're so vulnerable in the hospital because the police are in this, obviously. The FBI is in on this. You don't want to go somewhere where you're completely vulnerable. So you could be strapped down. You could be drugged and sedated. You would die instantly if you went to an institution like that.
So I don't find
In-N-Out Burger?
I feel like, yes, definitely good In-N-Out. Order the double with fix my bullet and fries. I don't know. I just feel like that was ridiculous. It was a dumb scene.
Sense to me.
And he kind of uses the cigarette thing and cauterizes it.
It's hot. It burns. Okay. It stops the bleeding.
It could have just been some sweet jump cuts. I don't know. For me, it didn't work.
True. It just went on too long for you, huh?
What did work for me though was we leave there and he's in the car and he's driving and he sees the alert on the freeway that there is a.
He has his daughter.
Oh, that's right. He picked up his daughter.
From school. Yeah, and I assume he just wants to get out of town and get away from everything to keep her safe because this other guy he just disabled said, they have my sister, they're doing horrible things to her. And one of the parting lines is, you just killed my sister, because he's disabled, he can no longer take out his target. He can no longer protect his sister, so he's like,
Be
I'm going
really
to take
bad
my
at
daughter.
soccer for the rest of his life.
Forever. I'm going to take my daughter to a
useless.
safe place. Problem is, he's driving down the highway, and we have, in LA, we have these, what are they called? I don't know, the big signposts that you can program in what they say. And they put up Amber Alerts if someone's stolen a child. They put an Amber Alert, look out for this particular car, this model, this license plate, let us know. And it's his car, his license plate, Amber Alert. Oh, damn. So he gets off the highway, goes down a dirt road, never a good idea. Always stay in a public place. Always stay in a public place. And then...
Well, before we get to the and then... Has to pee, but also daughter's drawing their time at the horse ranch, and it's like, Mom and me, and then this dude, and he goes... Hey, honey, you really screwed up that picture. I don't have blue eyes. She's like, that's not you, that's Charlie.
That's Mommy's best friend.
And I think what was really smooth about that, exactly. See, you get it. This is what was so awkward for me, but like also kind of felt a little real. He's kind of probing in that weird, like socially awkward way. Like, do you see Charlie a lot?
Does Mommy have sleepovers?
There's sleepovers? Do they, do the sleepover thing?
I completely forgot about that.
But it was like and it was such a real moment. Like, kind of like,
hey, you want it, like
it's your ex, but like you kind of want to know, and like, I don't know. Actually, it probably will not mean anything in the long term. Maybe Charlie's a big deal. Maybe Charlie's the next Mark.
Maybe he is.
Yes. Oh, maybe the blue eye guy shows up. And
we get a close up on the blue eyes. We're like, oh, it's him.
And he's just a giant Crayola thing. It looks exactly like him. It doesn't make any sense. So like they go. Yeah, immediately daughter has to pee.
Yeah.
Cops
can't hold it, Daddy.
Show up.
Cops pull up.
Cops.
That's what makes me so paranoid about this. You can't trust anyone. It's so depressing. So they beat him up, steal his child. And now we've caught up to the IMDb review of this TV
Which we
show,
knew from day freaking one. The daughter was gonzo. The minute that flashed up on the sign, I'm like, adios, later. Yeah. Although he's starting to resemble kind of the poster of the show. Yeah, and he's starting to, as you can see, he's starting to be that, like, things have gone really south really fast. Not so good.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the show?
I'm hooked because it freaks me out.
It's quick.
It's very fast. It's a quick fix, but it makes me really paranoid, and I don't know what about it that's freaking me out so much, but it really does. I can watch horror movies and gory movies for days. This is freaking me out because I feel like this could happen. Please don't let it happen. Please don't be one of those people that's involved in this in real life and send me a box. I don't want anything to do with it, but I feel like it could happen.
Look, I'm just going to let the audience know. I've actually talked to the producers of the show, and we might have something for you in the very near future. That being said, she's out of here. Guys, thank you for watching Powers. She's gone. Kate was off the show. This has been really fun. It's been great talking to you about Chosen. We'll come back next week. Kate's never come back. She's still running. She's gone. She's like a road. There's like a Kate-shaped hole in the wall over there. It's weird. She's just like the Kool-Aid girl. Oh yeah, just broke right through. Come back. I'm not loving the show, but I will say it's a quick fix, and it's fast enough where I'm going to keep doing it. So come back next week. We're going to talk about episode 4, and maybe some more crazy shit happens in Chosen. Well, Kate?
Yes, Patrick.
Well, that's another one. We are episode 3 is in the books. We are done.
Dunzo.
And that went fast.
It did. We were exceptionally high energy.
We were. You ran the hell off the set. Crashed through a
wall. I don't want the box.
Like all Kool-Aid girls. It's like, oh no. So we're 3 episodes deep. How are you feeling at this point?
I'm feeling really good. This is a great time. I'm thoroughly enjoying getting exposed to new content that I had no idea existed and stuff that I can watch for free. I love that because I'm really cheap. So there we go.
I'm liking some stuff. I'm really liking the conversation.
I'm liking all the things he doesn't like. It's great.
And I'm enjoying the conversation with you guys. So yeah. So how can people get a hold of us? Let us know.
You can find us on the website, which is A Glitch In. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, which is probably where you're watching this. So leave a comment or send us a message. We like to read it all. So yeah, get in touch. We love it.
Please do. Come back next week. We're discussing all things associated with television that is not on cable.
No cable.
No. And with that, we'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye. Game of Thrones kicked it up a notch a little bit. My lord. Yeah, I think I've watched the majority of that episode like this. Which is very
totally.
Super
exciting.
Oh my gosh, Jon Snow. I don't even know where to begin.
So this is the third to last episode this season. So depending on when you're tuning in, this is season 5. This is the third to last episode. You guys at home, if you've seen this, you know we're talking about the White Walker episode. That episode, arguably the best of the entire series.
Definitely, absolutely.